Hello everyone, welcome to Short Shot Archery, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a brand new product from Short Shot Archery, and that is the adjustable bow stringer. First I want to talk about what makes this stringer adjustable and what makes it different than another stringer out there. So besides how it's constructed, and we'll get into that in a bit, it is adjustable, hence the adjustable stringer. And how it adjusts is with these tri-glides here. You can either shorten the stringer for a younger shooter, a shorter shooter, or if you're a taller shooter, you can lengthen the stringer. So that way you can bring one stringer for you, say you're a taller shooter, an adult, and then if you have a young student or maybe your child or just a friend that happens to be shorter than you, instead of tying a knot in your stringer, or if they forgot theirs, there's like, oh, now we got to string this by hand. With the adjustable stringer, you can change the size, and both of you can easily string your bows without having either of you straining, being like, oh, this stringer's too big, or ooh, whoa, this stringer's way too small. That gets eliminated with this adjustable stringer because of how you can adjust the length with these tri-glides. Okay, we're going to check out this stringer on a bow that has a 25-inch riser with some medium limbs. Top loop right there, and then we go down, and oh, we're a little short. Let's make this stringer a little bit longer. And it fits onto the tip of the limb now. And then it's very easy to go and de-string this bow. Just like that, and easy to restring this bow. So now I'm going to do the same thing, but this is with a 48-pound competition bow. This bow is a little bit longer. This bow has a 25-inch riser with long limbs, so we can make the stringer a little bit longer. It fits on the end, and then you're good to go. You can de-string the bow, and you can restring the bow. It holds in place. It's nice and easy. So this stringer is going to cover anything from your 72-inch bow, so that's your 27-inch riser with long limbs, all the way down to the smallest kid bows. And that's just because of how adjustable this stringer is. The full range of the stringer will be up on the Short Shot Archery website, so do check that out if you want more details on it. So now that we took a look on how you can adjust a stringer to fit different size bows and archers, now I want to get into the build quality of this stringer. I really wanted to make sure this stringer was going to, one, last, and two, hold up to the pressure of actually stringing a bow, especially like a heavy bow. Now my bow I normally shoot for competitions is 48 pounds. So I needed a stringer that's going to handle that weight without me being concerned about the stringer breaking at any point in time. And then that way I could be sure if somebody younger uses this stringer for their lighter bow, that without a doubt this stringer was going to hold up and perform every time for years to come. So with that, most of this stringer is made out of very heavy-duty webbing that's rated to thousands of pounds. They actually use this to tie down things for long transportation routes. You could technically tow a vehicle with this type of webbing. Maybe not exactly this thickness, but this material is used for applications such as that. Also, all the seams and such are all double sewn to make sure that they last and they're not going to come undone. All the edges are nicely heat treated and folded and then double sewn also to avoid any kind of fraying on this stringer. Now, of course, with time and with lots of use, you may get some wear just like you would on any other product out there. But so far from my experience, I'm really happy with all the testing we've done and where we're going with this new stringer. So this end of the stringer will fit onto the tip of your limb. The limb will slide nicely into here, and it's a nice little pocket to hold onto that edge of the bow. On the other side, we have our nice loop that is lined inside with actually real leather, giving you a really nice gripping surface to slide down on the limb so that you can pull up and put that top loop onto that top limb, or vice versa if you like to string your bow from the bottom. But either way, this pocket's going to hold where your string is, and then this is going to stick onto your limb really well so that you can slide that string up. One of the things I didn't like about other stringers was the fact that you would put this in your case, it get all, mashed up, twisted up, and then when you break it out, it's got knots in it. Now, you know how hard it is to get a knot out of a stringer, especially if you don't pay attention and you go and string your bow. Once you get all that tension of the bow on this stringer, if you have a knot in it, it's not coming out. I can intentionally try to put a knot into this stringer. So here's our knot. Look at that. It's a pretty noticeable knot, number one. And number two is it's pretty easy to come undone. It's not going to take a lot of effort to be able to take this apart and straighten out your stringer. So you don't have to worry about all these unnecessary knots clogging up your stringer. You don't really have to worry about it getting too tangled up and mashed up in your bow case or wherever you stick your stringer, and then trying to sort out what happened to my poor stringer. This setup of this stringer should avoid all of that, or at least most of that hassle, and that was one of the main criteria that I was looking for in a stringer when I was designing this. So if you're interested in picking up one of these adjustable stringers or multiple adjustable stringers, you can check them out for pricing and everything at sureshotarchery.org. I will have a link in the description for that. If I don't have shipping to your particular country and you are interested in these, don't hesitate to send me an email. That will also be in the description down below. Thanks everybody for watching. I'm really hoping that this helps people with their shooting. I know I had a lot of frustrations as a new archer, especially growing after putting in knots into my string and stuff and not being able to get them out and having to buy a new stringer. I feel like this solves that problem. So thank you for watching, and as always, happy shooting.